if you're listening to this now, it is probably right before what will be the last episode of The Angel and the Vengeful Sea, where the listeners have cut off from was right after Helia stabbed Edda. I believe that's right. I believe I still had that much recording. And then the session after that was, it was lost. My recording had some sort of issue in it, and it was just completely blank after I, exported it and got it back and everything. And it had the, the sound waves, and it showed the peaks and valleys and everything, but there was actually no sound coming out of it. So I'm not really sure what happened there. So I'm going to do my best to run back probably what was one of the best episodes I've ever recorded. It would have been like 2 or 3 because the party went through so much stuff. I will try to give a little bit of recap real quick. They broke the door they used the Ring of the Ram to break out of that succubus bonnet nurse area. Went back, talked to the guards. They reclaimed the green pyramid that Drathnor left there. Circled back around into where they first fought the mummies, way back at the beginning of this campaign, where they fought the mummies, and they found that little green square etched onto the ground, or onto the wall, excuse me. So they did that, the wall disappears, and then they ended up fighting a Vrock. A Vrock is like a Grim Reaper bird, more or less. It made this really awful squeal that I believe made it through, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure we made it all the way to that part, and then Edda takes him and then is talking to Helia. Helia tells him that he has a message for Gark, and he stabs him. That was a really hard thing for me during it because I was trying so hard to make like 2 different characters conflict, but they're both me. Helia leaves. The party then traces his steps to find a pool, more or less. They swim through it. They swim underneath the water. I'm pretty sure Drathnor doesn't know how to swim. I'll have to ask him to double check, but I think that was the idea, is that he doesn't know how to swim. They swam through the pool until they realized that the ceiling was lowering above them and it was getting closer. So they swam underneath and found a hole. They dived underneath, went up through the hole, back up into air, on the other side of the tunnel, more or less, of really what the hole was. They pop out of the water to see 3 elven archers all staring at them, and one screams to them, "Get out of the water, get out of the water." A Medusa ends up in the water. They have a little bit of a fight with that. It wasn't too terribly bad. I believe Nevaeh actually took the head of the Medusa and is keeping it on her pack. I'm gonna have to double check all my notes for this stuff because I usually use these recordings as my notes. So when I lost all of it, a lot of the consistency of what I've been keeping up on this show, which isn't the best, I know, but I lost a little bit of it. So they do that. They go through there. They meet the elven archers. The elven archers said they would join them and help their fight, but I don't believe the party wanted them to. And then after the Medusa, they moved into the next room, which was 2 large sphinx pawing around a giant hourglass back and forth, one male, one female. So Androsphinx and Genosphinx. And they end up showing the party 2 different visions because they're in an argument about which way the hourglass is actually supposed to stand. And they show the party 2 different visions. The Androsphinx, the male, shows the party a vision of Gark, King Gark, and Vigilwreath, his first assistant, right-hand man, arguing in what perceives to be their inner chamber of the kingdom. And they're arguing. It's a very heated battle. And then after the 2 leave the room of the scene where the party can't be heard or seen or any of that, they see Helia climb in through the window and steal the hourglass that Gark had in his possession. The scene ends, and then they asked to find out what happened if they had turned it the other way. So they turned the hourglass the other way, and then the Genosphinx, the female, gave them a different a vision to see, and it was Vigilwreath, King Gark's right-hand man, like I mentioned, coming into a room with Queen Sophie, Nevaeh's queen, that had sent her to Verlavi in the first place. There is a scene of Vigilwreath climbing into bed with Sophie. And then in the passion of the moment, party also sees Helia again come in and steal the half of the hourglass that Vigil Wreath had brought Sophie. So we have two scenes where he is stealing the same hourglass, basically. But that all went pretty well. The party decided that there was one little tunnel that they hadn't been through, and they decided they really didn't want to. I kind of encouraged it. We got so close. I thought we were going to end the session that night. I'm glad we didn't, because then I wouldn't have ended up with any of it, and wouldn't have had anything for you guys to listen to. Super sorry about that again. But that is really about it. They traveled back to the original room with the 3 runes in it. The green square, red triangle. Oh, did they get the Sunblade? They did. Okay, so after they came back to that room, they unlocked the door with the red triangle. The red triangle... Okay, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me back up just a hair. This was a long session, so I'm retracing my steps, and I'm tripping over my own feet. When they got the hourglass, the blue rune that had the 2 circles with the line in between it, it activated. The hourglass was what activated that. The green pyramid that Drathnor had found and left with guard, that is what activated the green square on the ground. So they come back into the big room with 3 runes, and now they have 2 out of 3 lit up, and they realize that, like, the red triangle is also on a door to the left. And they open the red door on the left, and they go in to see a lava waterfall with a sword on it, and there were some riddles involved, and basically we had to beat around the bush to get to the answer of it's the sun. I swear I Google riddles for toddlers, and these guys still don't get it sometimes. So they did that, and then I believe Edda ended up with it, and then Drathnor, due to his persistent pestering, he ended up going back and finding a whip. And he wanted a Thunder Whip. He's brought this up to me so many times outside of game that he wants a Thunder Whip so bad. And I was like, man, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't have any built into this place, whatever. And he does. He gets a whip. And I couldn't listen to him. He gets a whip. And then he goes to where there was a storm. Because we had this music going in the back. And it was like a stormy setting. So he goes back to that area of the pyramid. And we called that there was a storm in it because of the setting of the music we were listening to. And I told him that he can try 3 times to crack his whip in the air and strike lightning at the same time so he can then have a Thunder Whip. I believe it was the first one he rolled like a 19. So he has a Thunder Whip now, not by me giving it to him. I really didn't want to, but he rolls and he rolls and he rolls, and eventually you gotta. So now the party has all 3 runes activated, and that is probably where we will begin our session. Again, super sorry about not getting that. It was really, really good, and if you are that interested in it, just message one of my players, and I'm sure they'll have a very different side of the story of what I just told. So with that, So last time you guys started out where Helia stabbed Edda, and then you moved through the water, came up, fought the Medusa a little bit, came around, went and saw the 2 Sphinxes, the Indra Sphinx and the Geno Sphinx. And then, how did you guys get back to the big room? Did you guys get back to the big room, and then remind me how you, did the Sunblade stuff? I don't remember that stuff.
The what stuff?
The Sunblade stuff. The
we
sword.
walked on the invisible stuff.
Oh, yes!
I forgot we did that, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot it.
Okay, cool. So,
I do remember that I have a Thunder Whip.
Yeah.
And you don't fuck with me and my Thunder Whip on my best day.
What was you roll a 19, something like that? Okay, so you have.
And you're 18 at least, or I'm not giving you this thing.
What was the stat for it? Can you read it back to me? I forgot about it.
Thunder Whip, push 10 feet, +2 to attack, +2 to hit.
Oh, I gave you +2 stat. I must have been drinking. Dang it. Okay, so that happened. Who has the Sunblade? Does Edda have it? Or do you have it?
I gave it to somebody for the whip.
I think it was Edda.
I think you gave it to Edda.
I thought you had it.
You were a druid.
I don't remember.
I don't remember taking it.
I don't have it.
I'm pretty.
It's Edda.
No, I think because I made kind of a big deal, like, oh, I kind of trust this dude more,
I
like.
can write it down.
I don't have it on my list, but I know what it is.
It's just gone.
I've got the
We just
stats
lost
for it if you'd
somewhere.
like.
What do you have?
+2 attack, +2 damage,
Okay.
roll 1d10.
That's where it was. +2 attack, +2 damage. This was my ultimate beef. Like, I wasn't sure what kind of weapons I wanted you guys to find or what you were interested in, so I put this one in initially and was like, I didn't know who was going to take it. I really didn't. And you said 1d10?
Uh-huh.
Did I call it, what did I call it, Radiant?
Radiant damage
Yeah.
or whatever. Like holy light damage
It's
or
light.
whatever.
It's more light than anything, yeah. Okay, so you all came back into the big room. What are we doing?
We're here, right?
Well, did you want to... See, that's where I lost. I was like,
I
did
don't
you get
remember.
back in that room or not? How did I...
What room?
The big room
Yeah,
where we
we
took
were
off the
in there.
dome. What did I say for it? Because I hadn't completely...
I know we had an hourglass.
hmm The sun blade was the triangle,
Yeah.
and then the pyramid was the square. Yeah. But what did I say about the beginning of that room? Because I
Dude,
kind
that was
of...
like a month ago.
I didn't have it real fleshed out, and I was kind of working on it. I have what I want now, but I
don't
want to
remember
like make it
exactly
all
what you
work
said.
together.
Go for it.
Okay. I did believe it was green. I really, really did think that was green, and I looked up
It's
at
Me
it.
never
too.
been green.
My God, I did. I don't know what it is. I
That's-
drew it green.
That's been green.
No, you know where it
since
was?
forever.
Nope. It was on the Roll20 map. I remember now on the digital map that we
Or
started
was
playing
the
on.
thing that was over that had green on it?
I'm pretty sure it had red on it.
It had red on it. Yeah.
Oh
The
my
digital map that we played on Roll20 at the first beginning stuff. So I'm gonna search you guys back in the main room, like the one with the 3 rooms. We set them back a little bit.
That's rude, but sure.
I'm trying to remember what happened. It's gonna be the same guidelines.
Just leave us like that. I don't want to
It's
stand
gonna
up in
be
this
this-
god-forsaken room.
It's gonna be a little more theatrical. I got a little passage.
Is
I
this
wrote.
one of us?
Okay.
Nope.
No, that's
That
Nope.
wasn't always there.
This
But
better
wasn't
be.
always
This
there.
better be Resident Evil 2 inspired. Go ahead.
Deal. Okay. You see a wall at the end of the room begins to trace the red lines that we saw on the dome. Remember, and it had like the horns and everything.
There was a fire.
It was like a fire. Yeah, the door like fired up, and then it broke into light. And it was. Did you all jump through the fire? Is that what it was? Yes. Okay, I remember that part now.
Uh-huh.
So you all jumped through the fire.
Where's my goddamn dice?
I set them over there somewhere.
Okay, after entering the dome, you see a large cathedral-like interior with long, like, pews, wooden pews.
How long?
How long are the pews?
Yeah.
I would say they're probably close to 30 feet. They're 30
No
feet, and there's
shit.
5 on each side. Yeah. Okay.
What's the maximum weight support on those?
The whole thing or an individual?
Whole thing.
Well, normally you recommend, like, 250, like, per person. So if it's 30 feet, you can probably fit, what, 5 to 10 people? So, like,
I would say
1,000
like
pounds.
15.
I
No, it'd be like 12 max.
Yeah. Okay.
glad we got that taken care of.
Glad we got that taken care of. Okay, so there's a stage in front of all the pews. And across the pews, you can see, you can't quite tell what it, like, the pattern of it, but there's
I'm not
red
even sure if this is the
ooze.
funny thing.
We're going to call it red ooze, because when I planned this out, it was green ooze.
Ivan,
but then,
Ivan ooze.
But then it was red on the drawing, and
It's
I was like,
purple.
well, shit, we're going to make it red, I guess.
Make
So,
it purple.
Yeah. I kind of wanted it to be purple, but, like, green was my first choice.
Snap back to Ivan ooze.
We'll call it, what do you want it to be? Green ooze, red ooze, purple ooze?
Purple.
What? Purple ooze. Okay. There's purple ooze trailing across the pews and everything and around the room. The stage at the front of the room. Helia is standing there. You can see his white man bun. Like, he's got his back turned to you guys, and he's got his arms out. He's looking up, and you all look up at the same time, and you see it's not a point pyramid, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's more of a dome at the very top. And it's all, like, skylight glass. Just clear glass, and there's an overcast night above you. You can tell that you're a good distance in the air, like, vertically. What do you guys want to do?
Kill him. No,
Okay.
no, I want to ask him.
first.
I can
Like-
give you a little more. Like, we can
Yeah,
keep
give
building.
me a
Okay.
little more.
The moonlight reflects the light through all the glass, and it's dulled by like an overcast. You can feel that the room has got a lot colder, and how long have you been in Velosofy? How long do you think Drathnor has been in the desert?
Not very long.
Okay. Utopho would know that like Velosofy desert nights are very cold, like super cold, and you guys can start to see your breath in this.
Like this.
Kind of like this. Are you cold? Oh, or you
like
mean
the
that?
vape.
Or do you mean the vape? Okay, yeah. Atop the pyramid, what do you guys want to do? He's not concerned with you guys at the moment. You're still a good distance away, probably like 90 feet. I don't want to call it quite 100 because that's a little too far.
I'm probably going to yell, "Hey, Helia, what are you doing?"
He mutters to himself still, and he says, "It's just in time, nitwits."
What?
In time for what?
And time for what?
You've made it in time to see the rebirth, I should say, of the legendary creature that favors my god. Her personal pet will join us on this mortal plane again, and she will be so happy. For me, I did that for her.
I'm gonna pull out my whip and just be like, "Oh, final boss time!" Like,
does Drathnor say final boss time?
Final boss time. Yes.
I'll let you have advantage on the next one. Okay. Helia stands at the top, looking at the moonlight and everything, and he turns around to you guys, and he slowly starts walking to everybody. I'm gonna let you guys like pick up here. He's not like super close, but he's turned to you and now he's looking at you guys. He's still very open. He's not looking for necessarily a combat. Like,
what do you mean in favor of your god?
Vecna, the
Who
goddess
the
Vecna.
hell is Vecna?
The goddess of evil and all that is death and dark.
How do I convert to your religion?
Was that a pamphlet? I would like to take a moment to talk to you about our Lord and Savior.
Lord and Savior Vecna.
Do you take the pamphlet?
Okay, let's equate this to modern day Jehovah's Witness. Are you that level, or
I don't know what a Jehovah's Witness is.
they're the people that knock on your fucking door?
I'm not knocking on your door. You're knocking on mine. You're in.
Well,
I brought this temple back.
fuck you, Helia. Let's fucking fight.
Okay.
No, I. No,
I'm still like. So he tells. How are you all standing in this room? You want to pull your characters in, and I'll move Helia up
I'm
one
very,
square.
very visibly brandishing my whip.
We're kind of getting closer.
I'm just kind of like,
Are you, like,
I'm
whipping
like,
around?
I'm whipping my whip, like.
You're whipping your whip. How do you whip your whip?
Whip real good.
Real good. Shit. You're lucky you already had advantage. Are you guys tense in this presence? Are you ready to fight? Because he wants to talk. He wants to do his big, like, monologue, you know, the big bad guy monologue.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't even really say that we're tense because we don't necessarily know.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
No,
he's like some really bad dude yet or anything. Like,
he's talked to you about.
He's been a little suspicious or whatever, but.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's a bit sketch.
Everybody roll me. I guess we'll call it perception checks. We'll just call it that. 1d20. What you got?
20. I got a
shit.
6.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Etta rolls a nat 20. Okay.
Fucking
so
A.
Etta and Utopho both rolls nat 20s, and
the music though.
so Etta leans over to Utopho and says, "We're really high up in the desert. I can see Jericho. Jericho is where the main
Jericho?
town. No, it's the main town where like the kingdom is, where you know, like Utopho and Etta work at. You can see it this far. You're that high up in the air, and Helia gets probably a little bit closer, and he says to you guys, I'm so glad that you managed to bring the Sunblade to me, and that you could help out all the other people working in this pyramid to find the other runes for me."
Etta said that?
No, I'm sorry, Helia.
Helia?
I was like, I didn't say Etta, did I? No. Okay,
Sorry.
Helios says that to you guys.
You
Sorry.
probably did.
Sorry. Okay, so Helios says that to you guys, and he looks at Edda, and he sees Edda holding the Sunblade. And Edda says, okay, I'm going to roll for this. The nat 20 is doing me a lot of good, and I want to keep rolling, like, using it, but, like, this is a different kind of thing. So Edda...
I just want to preface this by, like, me saying, don't give him that blade.
You say that to him?
Yes.
Okay. And it's got, like, a
We
little
don't
bit of
know
tears
that
in his
the
eye.
newborn thing or whatever that's happening is bad, right? Like we don't.
I can
It's
I
bad,
can
like,
promise you
it's-
We
that.
know that.
It's probably pretty bad.
It's some bad
but
shit.
we know that. Okay.
It's just, like, you Utopho know that you're very high up in the air, you kind of know your surroundings, and you know that, like, this is ominous at the very least, and he doesn't seem real worried about you guys. He's kind of close to you guys. He's, like... Okay, so, he sees Edda holding the Sunblade, and he squats down like he did again that time with at the gate. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Hey kid, did you pass that message along to Gark that I gave you?" And he says, Edda turns back and he's like, almost tears in his eyes because he's scared. Like he's a little scared.
He's
little
a
frightened.
nervous wreck.
Yeah, and I'm never gonna tell King Garth that. You're never gonna get a chance to get out of here alive. I'm tired of you bullying me and my friends. And Helia says, I'll tell him myself. And you see a bone, like scorpion tail, whip out behind Helia's guard.
Ass.
Kind of. It's a little higher up. And it stabs Edda directly in the chest.
Okay.
He's gonna roll death saves. Everybody roll initiative.
7.
Fucking 1.
3.
Okay.
Hey, you should. No, that wasn't a D20. You're supposed to roll a D20.
Yeah, roll a
Oh,
d20.
20.
That wasn't much better.
Okay, so Drathnor, what'd you get? Did you really get a 1?
I rolled a fucking 1, Mikey.
Like what you did there.
Fuck.
I got 7.
Okay, 7.
7.
Edda's gonna roll death saving
I got a
throws,
secret.
and let me see what Helia's got.
I'm fucked up.
You know what? Helia did worse than you guys, but not worse than you.
That's okay.
So decide between you guys which one you want to go first. You both rolled 7s.
Doesn't matter to me.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, roll a d20 and see who goes first then. Whoever reaches a higher number.
I got a 2.
That's a
5.
and a 5.
Okay, so-
God, our rolls are on fucking point today.
Do you guys want extra dice now? I got doubles. All the
I don't know.
No, you
I
got-
don't
a little
know.
favored to
So,
this
I think I-
one.
No, you gotta dance with who brung you.
Okay.
I will be back, though.
Okay.
I'm listening.
I can wait. I can wait for him to get back.
in the dark. I don't care.
Why is that gonna happen?
I don't want him to
Why
pee in
do
the
you
dark in my
have to pee in the
bathroom.
dark? Turn the light on.
He can obviously hear better if the light's not on.
The character Drathnor is a little too strong in him. Tell me what you want to do. You get first initiative. The
Well, I mean, like, I
the
don't.
tail is still inside. Like
I have to defend Edda.
that's your choice. I'm not telling you what to do. This is what it looks like. That's the head. It's got these like skeletal wings and a scorpion tail. What? Thank you. A fog rolls in. You want to see what it looks like?
Oh, stop.
That is Helia, or like soon to be. He's slowly working himself into this form. Okay.
They do not like that tail on your
I
head.
want to chop his god-forsaken head off.
I want to, like, chop his tail, like, while it's in Edda's.
No, I'm gonna chop Edda's head off.
Oh, that doesn't actually go there.
That is not helpful.
Utopho, what do you do?
She just told you.
I'm gonna, like, get my, what is it called? Ice scimitar.
It's not scimitar, it's scimitar.
She
said
scimitar, you fuck!
I know, but I want everybody to correct me because I like scimitar.
She likes him.
I like scimitar.
Fucking okay, mission
Fucking.
Fucking.
1d20. Roll me an attack. What does your scimitar say for
An
plus?
Hit 1d6 plus 4 ice damage.
There should be a number before the ice damage number. Or before the ice count. It should be like a. Are you You're proficient in a scimitar. I'm going to tell you now. It's probably...
Scimitar.
Thank you.
There you go, yeah.
It's
Thank you.
ma'am.
Okay, you don't hit. The scimitar slides through Helia's like robe and garb, and you pull it back out. He's all skeleton. You just went right between the ribs.
Just the tip.
Nope, it was the whole thing.
Just real quick, why did she not have to like roll for that? I don't understand. If she was doing an attack, why did she not have to roll?
What do you mean? She rolled the hit and it didn't make his armor class.
She didn't roll anything.
I thought you rolled a 1d20.
Yeah, I did, and it was 8.
Yeah, you didn't hit his armor class.
Oh, I didn't see her roll.
Okay.
Yet.
Is it my turn?
No.
Fucking damn it.
Nevaeh, you see this and you see do you think you're like scared, Utopho? Do you think that this is kind of a scary scene where you're like, oh shit, like it just slid in and it's not okay? So you see like her face, and she's sliding the blade back out, and you realize there's no contact,
Turn
there's
the
no
music
blood.
down a notch. That's loud as
Okay.
fuck.
So he's a skeleton, so like I don't really know what all we can do to hurt him much. I still have one Molotov.
Oh
so
shit.
I'm gonna try and throw that at Helia, I guess.
Okay.
Ooh, I 17.
You put them all in the tub, you know, and shake them both.
Give me a little something. A little something on how you want to throw it.
Throw it at his face.
Cause like,
I mean, I kind of just wanted to like rear back and throw it and where it would like land at his feet. I
so
don't
like
really.
the floor.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
The flames go around the floor, but he doesn't look much affected with it.
Okay.
He's strong.
He just kind of stands in the fire, stands back up, and is like, okay, we're gonna have a fight now. We're gonna do this.
Well, we served our friends.
I want to ask him what he's doing. What the fuck
It's
are
not
you
quite
doing?
your turn, but what are you trying to say to him?
What is
I can't understand you.
What's the point of this?
To resurrect the serpent that will eat the world, and he's gonna take his turn.
But why though?
He's gonna take his turn on you.
But why though? Why?
He's turning into a bone devil, and a bone
Who?
devil takes. Helia is turning into a bone devil right before your eyes.
But why though?
You don't know, and he's not going to tell you right now. He's trying to kill you.
I'm asking him, but why though?
He's going to attack you. Shut the fuck up for a second so I can attack you. I'm going to roll disadvantage. Fuck you. The devil makes 3 attacks. 2 with its claws and 1 with its sting. I'm going to say that he's retracting his sting, so he's not going to make that. So I'm going to take 2
As he
two
strikes.
claw attacks on you, Drathnor.
Hold on, as he strikes him, be like, "Do you remember those drinks I bought you? Do you remember those drinks? That was in Brotherhood. You were my brother."
I rolled a 19 and an 18 with a disadvantage. I know I hit
Eat
you.
all of my ass.
I know I hit
Eat my
you.
entire ass.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 4. What's your hit points look like?
Max. I fucking think, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. 8 damage. He calls you 1 time for 8 damage.
Do you need a book or something?
You're lucky I'm still rolling with disadvantage because I rolled a nat 20 and a 5 on my second disadvantage attack. I'm going to miss on the second hit. As he calls you, he says,
Thank you.
I want to make my mistress happy. Drathnor, it is your... let me make a death saving... I'll make death saving rolls for Ed at the end, okay?
Who's your mistress?
Vecna! He screams it in the sky.
How'd you get tied in with this bitch?
You know. Tied in.
This, that, the other.
Yeah. No, okay, so he says to you, she saved me from King Garg's wrath. She brought me back to life to serve her, to kill him, to destroy his kingdom.
Why does King Garg need to die? It's okay.
Roll me a 1d20. I want to see plus your charisma
It
modifier.
doesn't matter, it's 18.
Fuck.
And my charisma is 2. So I rolled an
Unnat 20. Okay. He's actually really liking this like back and forth fight while talking, and he says he slaughtered my kingdom of Othis, and he will pay for his transgressions.
Okay, dude. Like I'm on board with that. Like I'm not even gonna bitch at that. Like
Okay. Take the pamphlet. Because he still had the pamphlet.
He's got his religion pamphlet. Oh shit!
Hands out the pamphlet mid-attack, and he's like, "Join me now if you want to live."
What does the pamphlet say, Mikey?
It's for Vengeful. Did I say Vengeful? It's Vecna.
Vecna.
If you guys want to roll religion checks, I can tell you individually what it is, like what you know about Vecna. I'm assuming you all hear this
Yeah.
like mid-battle conversation anime style is what that's totally what I have in my head about it. Yeah, it's like talk.
I got a 14.
Nice.
20.
Oh shit.
5 god damnimals.
I'm sorry that you're asking the question.
I don't understand it.
Okay. Who rolled the highest?
Me. 20.
20, nat 20. You know that King Gark slaughtered Othis like a year ago. It was a whole kingdom to the south of Velosofy. And he went in there looking for something. He didn't ever tell you what. And he slaughtered the whole fucking nation looking for it. You would later on piece together the pieces. Like, remember when you were in the like succubus bonnet stuff? King Gark did that. Helia was a barely survivor of that, and he's like spoken revenge on him. So you can see why Helia would want Gark dead, because he did all of this. You know that kings die all the time. It's a conflict. It's a like struggle.
Yeah.
You on the other hand are like, who's King Gark? I don't understand, because you're a rogue.
I don't get it.
You woke up in that stack of hay.
I don't care about current world affairs.
No, you woke up in that stack of hay. You ended up in the pyramid by complete hapstance. And you've seen these things, but you don't know the same information that they do. Huey needs to make... Etta needs to make a death saving throw. Do you guys know how that works? We haven't done them. I know you know how it works. Okay. So, when your hit points become 0, you get 3 death saves. Well, not necessarily. If you roll a 1, it's considered 2 fails. If you can roll a 20, it's considered 2 saves.
I'm watching a TV right now.
It's considered 2 saves. And then if you roll over 10, like 10 to 19 is a save. And then a 9 to 2 is a fail. And if you get 3 fails, you die, you make a new character. And if you make 3 saves, your character is sustained with 1 HP.
Hold on, say that again.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
No.
I can do it.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. And rolls a 20. He's got 2 saves.
Woo!
Oh, shit!
Strong boy.
Strong boy. He's gasping
Look
for
at
air.
my big, strong muscles.
Okay. That's good. Damn, good
My
for him.
muscles are so girthy.
Okay. The turn comes back around to Utopho. It's your turn again.
Hold on, I wasn't done with my turn, motherfucker.
What did you do in it?
Nothing.
Did you attack?
No.
No, then attack. I'm sorry.
I read the
I'm
pamphlet.
sorry.
I read the pamphlet.
He didn't actually get it.
Did you read the pamphlet? You can still have a
Yeah.
reaction to
Well,
that.
I'm contemplating, like, yeah, dude, like, it's a just
Do you
cause.
disengage the battle? Like, because I imagine you were in, like, melee combat with
Like,
him.
he hit me, but I'm like, I'm not super upset about it. Like,
Are you really going to pass your turn off? I'll give it to you. I'm sorry, I thought that we took a full action. Go ahead.
No,
Ed takes a death saving throw in the background, and you hear him gasp for air.
Yeah.
And you know that he's still just barely alive.
no, like, I'm, like, chaotic neutral, I guess. I'm just like, no, I'm lawful evil.
Oh shit, you're playing really on par though.
And I'm just kind of like, yeah, like, it makes sense. Like, I get that you want to kill this guy.
Helia kind of like
I'm
takes a
lawful
step
evil?
back from you and realizes that you're not his immediate threat. Okay, so
No, like, I have to
you're
play-
not an
I have to
immediate
play
threat.
the
So
character.
he disengages just a little. I'm not gonna give you an opportunity to attack because it was a mutual thing.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, and back to Utopho.
So is he like still? Is Helios still trying to go to like Edda and grab the sword from him? Is that what?
Well, he's
trying to
killed
do right
him.
now?
I mean, or not killed him, but he's dropped him on the ground, and then you've all kind of jumped in. So he's like, he's getting conflicted things. You've stabbed him. It didn't affect him. And Drathnor's saying, "I don't want to fight you." More or less, tell me like how much of it. Like, are you gonna swing or not? Because he's
I'm
still
gonna be
ready
like,
to fight everybody else.
I'm not looking for a fight, but don't hurt the boy anymore.
Okay. He's gonna stand back a little, and he still has the like evil intent in his eyes. His right eye is glowing green. Remember when the whole like scarab? It's glowing like a nasty green. So he's not as aggressive as he was to kill Edda particularly, but he's still willing to kill all of you. What is your intention in this fight? Are you trying to save?
I'm just like trying to save Edda right now.
Then focus on saving Edda.
Yeah,
Don't.
I'm just gonna tell him to like.
Do you have a potion still? Do you have any like?
Okay, I had all of those bottles of water that I blessed, and I don't know if we used all of them or not.
We didn't even come close to you.
Nope. You have like 10. Look in your inventory, see what you've got, come up with something. Because this is going to be one of those ones where it's like, do you only have blessed water? Read me your, like, what do you got? What do you think?
I don't know if it ever got wrote down, to be honest.
Okay. I remember it, though. I remember you blessing water.
I did do it. I just...
Do you remember how much?
I don't remember if I only blessed enough for all of us to drink, or what the deal. I don't remember, to be honest.
So, I did not cross this off or anything. It says a bottle with a green beetle. Do you remember what happened with the green beetle?
You have it.
Scarab.
I still
It's
have
a
it.
scarab.
Could I, like, put that on him and it could, like... What does that do?
I
don't know anything.
Well, his eye's still glowing green. So, like...
You're fucking 10-ply, bud.
You're 10-ply. What do you want? What do you want to do? You can
would
attack.
Would it, like, mess him up, or would it, like, make him stronger?
Yeah, it's kind of...
Make him stronger.
I don't know.
Find out.
I'm gonna
Don't.
keep... I don't know.
Be like, hey, I got your scarab.
I will say, remember how at the beginning of the fight he said, "Thank you for bringing me the sunblade, the hourglass, all that stuff."
Okay.
And the pyramid?
Remember you put the scarab on top of the pyramid? Remember that? Yeah. I wouldn't give it to him.
Why?
Common sense.
But I'm lawful
If you roll me a
evil,
1d20 right now, I'll tell you what. If you can roll high enough.
1.
Did I roll high enough?
Not quite. Barely missed it.
Let me try again.
Nope. What are you going to do?
I rolled an
I
18.
guess I'm just... I don't know.
He's rearing back, and you see that he's now looking at you, seeing that you're stumbling.
Okay. I just want to, like, tell him to back up and get away from the boy. So
Why
can
does
I...
this music sound like an Evanescence song?
I know, that's exactly what I was thinking. God damn it.
Can I tell him to, like, go stand against the wall?
Use
like,
your vicious
get
mockery
away from
cantrip
us?
for it.
Yes, I want to do that.
What does it say next to it?
Just
Read it
look
to me.
at him and be like, I can't wake up.
Target within 60 feet must
That's so good.
make a DC 13 wisdom
Okay.
saving throw.
Okay.
Or 1d4 psychic damage.
I will roll the DC saving throw. It's, what did it say it was? Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom
Okay.
saving throw.
Okay.
So what do I roll?
I roll.
Ask him,
Oh.
how
I
can
roll.
you see into your eyes like open doors?
He passes.
Okay.
So he looks at you after you told him to stand in the corner, and he only passes it by 1 point, and he feels the presence of your bardic like roar in him, and he looks at you and he says, "I don't plan staying here for very long." Nevaeh, it's your turn.
She can't wake up.
She can't wake up. Well, Edda can't wake up at this moment, but you know.
Holy shit, this
So
is
Edda
literally an
passes
Evanescence song.
Edda passes death saving throws, right?
He has 2 points. 2 out of 3.
So I can't necessarily do like a cure wounds or anything.
You
like
could.
that.
You
I
could
can't-
stabilize him and bring him back to... Okay, read me Cure Wounds. I have to hear it.
I can't wake up.
1d8 plus...
No, that'll stabilize him. Go ahead. If you want to do that, you could run over to him. It's a touch thing, so you'd have to touch hands. And if you want to, like, which would make me just super happy. If you want to be like, go team Vengeful.
No.
No, you don't want to do the Venture Brothers V? You don't want to do the Venture...
No.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead. I have something else. Go ahead. You run over to him.
I have a 13.
You make it there. Okay. Roll me a 1d8 and you're going to stabilize Etta.
She wakes him up inside.
She's going to wake him up inside.
5.
Okay. He gets 5 hit points now. He has 5 out of 40. Just letting you know. As Etta regains his breath, he says, "Go Team Etta." And he throws an E up.
Let's get
If
rambunctious.
he throws a B up, I'll do it back to him. That's fine.
It was an E.
I thought you said a B. That's okay. That's strange, but yeah.
Etta, go
Let's
Team
get
Etta.
rambunctious.
I don't
I'll
know
humor him. This poor little boy.
And he's just kind of like, "Oh shit, guys. This is the first time he's ever swore."
I smack him in the face. Don't talk like that.
Okay, so he's crouching and he's scared, and he's basically came back from the dead. He saw his whole life flash before him, but he's only 15, so it didn't take very long.
Yeah.
And he's back, and he sees that he is in probably the worst possible situation right now. Good. Okay. So now that he sees Etta is back up, he is going to two with his claws and one with his sting. But it'll be a little spread out because Nevaeh is close. So he's going to roll 2 claws on Nevaeh, 1 on the sting on Etta. Okay. He wants the sword. Or, how about this? I'll do 2. 1 claw on Etta, 1 claw on Nevaeh, and he's going to try to pull the sword from Etta with his tail.
The Sunblade.
Yeah, he's going to try to pull the Sunblade from him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to roll 2d20. 7 and a 19, so I'm going to say that the 19 would be for you.
Okay.
The sting attack, or the claw attack is a 1d20 plus 8. Ooh, you're going to get hit. 14, yeah, I hit you for 1d8. 4, 5 damage. It wasn't a great claw, but he got it. And he misses with Etta, but he grabs a hold of it with his tail. He's got the tail wrapped around the bottom of the sword, and Etta's still bleeding out. Like, he's still got the big old wound in his chest from when he stabbed him with that very piece of him. And Etta's got a hold of it, and he's still kind of teary-eyed. And he says, "I'm not gonna let you get out of here. I'm not." Like, this is like, he knows that he's fucking so close to death. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make a competition between Etta and Helia to see who gets the sword. Whoever rolls a higher number. Do you want to see it? Okay, so
What a puss.
Helia rips it back from him, right?
Like, not even
trying. Just rips the sword back from him, and he holds it up with his tail curled around, and he says, "I'll be taking the rest of the pieces now." And he looks. Who has the hourglass?
It's back there, dude.
You left the hourglass back in the room?
Yeah.
Where's the... Is the pyramid still in the room?
Yeah.
He looks to the door.
Okay.
Helia looks to the fiery door that he saw you guys in. And it's a good distance, because he's got you guys in front of him, and then there's still the row of pews. Did you hear Etta's nat 1? He wants the other rooms, he screams. "I'll be taking the other pieces now." And he's gonna make a... Well, it's not my turn. But he's looking towards the door, the fiery door that you guys came out of, because he...
So we gotta get these runes back. Like, quick.
Yep.
Is it my turn? I think
Everybody roll me a 1d20 for perception check real quick.
it's my turn!
19.
14.
Okay, Etta.
I rolled a 14.
Etta rolls a nat 20.
Nice.
He's rolling so good today. Fuck.
Except for that one you just fucking did.
Okay, except for that. He's rolling so good for me. How about that? Okay. Etta knows this, and he can confirm it, but you all know that you can see that the stars are, like, moving a little. The pyramid's sinking. So...
My turn, right?
Yes. And I dropped my pencil. Into the void. Where did it go? Did you see it?
What is she doing?
Haha.
Alright, Drathnor, it is your turn.
Get fucked. Okay. I'm gonna walk up to him like, hey, like, I don't want this kid to die, but like, what do you need me to do to help you get back at King Gark? Like, because I'm like 93.786% on board with what you're doing right now.
Okay. So roll me a 1d20 and roll me and add a 96.8. Like, just roll me your charisma modifier.
You got a 2.
Oh my fucking fuckhead.
Alright, add me your charisma.
I didn't mean to flex that. Where did it go? It probably went up.
My charisma's high. Like, it's...
What's your modifier?
15.
What's
My
your
modifier is 2.
It's like gone.
What are you doing?
I'm getting your
I've tried to
dice.
flick your
Oh, I
dice
see,
back
I see,
to
I see,
you,
I see.
and I...
Oh my goodness. Who's drunk here?
You.
Okay.
So Helia puts his hand on your shoulder and says, Drathnor, I don't know how I know your name actually. Did you introduce it? Did we introduce that when we were in the bar?
Hey, I'm
I appreciate the drinks, bro. But I'm gonna be needing this stuff back.
What stuff?
The
The
runes.
runes.
The magical items.
Okay.
I'm gonna be needing these back. Give me a sec. I'm gonna be needing these back to resurrect the pet of Vecna.
Oh, okay.
The
That's fine.
serpent.
No, that's not.
No, it's not fine.
It's-
I'm lawful evil.
The serpent named.
Yeah.
No, it's. He's trying to correct you as you say it back to him.
Lord,
what are you doing on your turn? What are you doing on your turn?
I'm just like, I'm still trying to make sense of things, like, you know.
He needs
Like,
all the runes.
I am in
He's
no way,
he's
shape, or form in a battle stance. I'm just like, dude, like, let's go kill King Gark
He
right
wants
the
the swords.
like,
he wants
right the
runes, and
fuck
he
now.
Wants to, like, raise back
Okay,
his-
Is that really what you want? You want to
You
side
have the
with
He
me?
sword.
wants to kill the whole earth that you live on.
like, okay, I'm gonna ask you. Once you kill King Gark, what's end game? Like, what's best case scenario here?
Still with his hand on your shoulder, he says, Vecna takes the country back. This is her land.
Oh, fucking Carrie! Like, I don't give 3 fucks about 4 fucks right now.
Join me, my friend.
King Gark sounds like a dick.
Join
like,
me, my friend.
Okay.
Let's go get those items. Let's go get those items back, and we will leave promptly. His white bun's, his man bun's a little like it's loose a little. He's got like some stray hairs coming out. He's ready to. He doesn't care necessarily that you guys are in his way, but like he will kill you if it comes to it. And he has Drathnor in front of him saying, "I'm on your side."
King Gark sounds like a dick. I don't know what y'all guys think about King Gark, but fuck him. Yeah,
You're not gonna attack. You're not.
I'll
Gonna
join.
It's your turn. Edda is so hurt by this. Drathnor.
Well, I just want to make it clear that if he kills Edda, I'm gonna be kind of upset.
Drathnor, he has the sword that we worked so hard to get.
Okay, well, King
And
Gark's
he's crying,
a
and he's
dick.
so disappointed in you. Because he aligns with Gark, though. You have to understand that.
That's okay.
Okay, so I can't let you do this.
He's young.
And
He
he's
doesn't
gonna-
understand
he's-
politics.
He's gonna take his longsword, and he's gonna still try to like stab Helia in front of him.
I want to be like Edda. Don't like. Come on now.
Okay. He's still gonna do it. Cause
Let me roll something to make him stop.
he's lawful good. I'm sorry that he's your best friend, but he's the exact opposite.
He's not my best friend. Shut up.
Helia says, "I'm sorry, he's your best friend, but I'm gonna have to kill him."
No! I will kill you if you kill Edda.
This is getting really emotional really quick. He rolled a 9. He doesn't
There's something
hit.
in my eye.
He doesn't hit. Helia smacks it out of the way and he says, "Last warning, boy."
And I'm yelling at him like, Edda's fucking quit.
Okay, so we are back to Utopho. It is your turn.
Bite the pillow.
So, can I like try to go out there and get one of the runes before he...
Absolutely. You can make a dash
Help
action.
us kill King fucking
Okay, so
Gark.
your moving speed is probably
What's
30.
your lawful bullshit?
I'm lawfully good.
Fucking damn it.
She aligns with King Gark too. She's on Edda's side.
Okay, so...
Okay, so you want to do you want to make a dash where you can move double your speed?
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So she'll make like a dash towards the runes.
But I'll make
like,
an opportunity attack at her.
Obviously, Helia's gonna want to try to stop her from
Yeah.
it. So yeah, it would definitely be an opportunity attack.
Okay. You can.
I'll go ahead and do it.
You want to make a dash action and move 60 feet, or do you want to move normal movement? But I won't make an opportunity attack at you.
I'll do the 60 feet thing. Because he's going for him right now, right?
Well, he's still
like,
kind
Well,
of...
he's still kind of talking to Drathnor, still kind of like, look, I'm going to do this, but...
Okay, I'll just do normal then.
Okay.
Because he's not really running.
So,
they may not even notice.
move, what is it? We call him 5 feet, so you want to move... Go ahead, let her do it.
Okay, sorry, Jesus.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
You got in trouble. So I move 5 feet, which is like, what? Is that one
No,
square?
you move 30 feet, and it's 5 feet per square. Utopho runs through the fire, because that's what we're still imagining this, and it brings you back down to the floor level, and there's sand, like an inch or two of sand all through the floor, but you can still see the hourglass in front of you, the empty room platform, the empty room platform that's raised a couple inches, and then you can see the next platform raised up a couple inches, and then the pyramid on top of it. So that's where we're going to leave you for now. Think about what you can do a reaction, and I'll give you an advantage on it next time.
What say you, lad?
You could probably grab it now, and we'll say that you'd have it, but you barely touched it, and it'll be you know what I mean.
Okay, so I don't actually have it yet.
Okay. Cool. This is turning into a clusterfuck of a fight, and I'm loving it. Nevaeh.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, let's get rambunctious. And I'm gonna use one charge of my Ring of the Ram on Helia.
Okay, how many charges?
Just one.
Just one charge.
Shit the bed.
Fuck.
Wait, is it a spellcaster? It's a spell thing.
It is a spell. Okay. Is it?
I have to make a DC saving throw.
Hold on 1 second. I don't even have to roll. It's
I have to roll for a spell.
So
What's your spellcaster ability? I went over this. We've been working real hard on spellcaster stuff.
This much of this already.
Missed it.
You're right.
Let me smell it. I want to see what it smells like.
Helia rolled a nat 1 on a spell save. So
I think you hit.
Tell me how you're gonna do this, and I'll let you kind of build up from there.
I'm gonna kind of look back at Utopho and be like,
she's made it out the door. Yeah.
Right, and I just want to give her a chance to be able to collect what she needs to get, and while Helia's kind of distracted talking to Drathnor, I'm just gonna get him.
You're gonna hit Helia.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit Helia.
You're probably gonna hit Drathnor too.
I don't fucking care because he's being a douche.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry, Drathnor, you made your choice.
Fuck.
You'll take half of whatever she rolls for Helia. 2d10s, please. You said it was one charge.
Yeah, just one charge. This isn't a 10.
Yep.
I'm a little bit of a dumb.
Let's make sure there wasn't an 11 on it. That's a 10. That's a 10. Remember we called that. That's a 10.
I got really nervous.
No, that was a 10.
Okay.
Roll it again.
That's a
That's a
0.
4.
Okay, so you did 14 damage. Drathnor, you take 7.
So is it my turn? Because
Nope, it is
I gotta
Helia's.
talk some sense into these fucking people.
It is Helia's turn. And he takes this hit, and he looks at
dude,
Nevaeh,
hey.
and he looks back at Drathnor, and he says,
hey, talk some sense into him, you know?
He says, go give me those runes, I'll deal with this damn druid.
You'll deal with what?
I'll deal with this damn druid.
Hey,
You go get the runes.
no, is it my turn? Is it my turn
No,
yet?
it's still his turn
He's telling you
to do
he's
this.
gonna
in his
help
turn.
Him.
You go
Well,
get
he
I'm gonna
messes up your teammate.
I'm gonna save your guys' asses if you'll fucking give me the goddamn opportunity.
Yeah, we'll see.
He says this to you, and he looks to Nevaeh, and he's going to try to sting her with the...
I'm still...
How far are you?
I was going to say I'm still a decent distance away, but
10 feet, 15 feet.
I also kind of wanted to run up to hit him. I didn't say that, so...
I want to be...
The charge moves pretty far. What do you want? Well, I'm going to go ahead as Helia take a sting attack.
Do I get a reaction?
Okay, so
Can I do a quick reaction?
So let's just say that I didn't move any. I just...
Okay.
Okay. So
What's
I
your
don't know how
reaction?
far exactly I am
And it'll be a preparatory action for your next move.
So like before, I'm just gonna be like, hey, like let's get King Gark. Like these people, like they're insects at this point.
I'm not leaving without the runes.
Okay, like let's go get the runes, but
you go get them. I just told you that, and he's turning away. It's too late.
We don't
too late.
We don't need. Okay, fuck y'all.
He rolled a 10. He doesn't hit you. I know your armor class is higher than a 10.
No, it's like a 15.
Yeah. Okay. Now, it is Drathnor's fucking turn.
Finally.
So, okay, if I go get you the runes, will you stop attacking these people?
Yes!
Okay, but then he's gonna do something even worse.
Yeah, then he's
Oh, like kill King
he'll
Gark that
probably
destroyed
kill all of
his
us.
whole country? Okay, I'm gonna get the runes.
Oh my.
Okay. Are you making a dash
so
action
right now.
to where? Tell me what you're doing.
No, I'm just gonna look and be like, hey.
He knows that you're going to get the runes. We've already established
I look, I'm like,
Celia. I
I'm
don't
like-
care anymore.
I'm just like, hang on a second. So I like run over real quick and I grab the runes. Like,
Okay, so you're going
That's
to
my
move back
thing.
You're gonna have
into...
to fight Utopho.
You're moving
why?
back.
Because she's already trying to get the runes.
So you're moving back into the big room with Utopho. Move your thumbtack.
Thumbtack.
He's not quite in there, right?
Close enough.
How
He
far
can
does he
see
get to
her. She's got a hold of it, like just
I'll put it
grabbed
in.
it. What do you say? That isn't your full... In your full move.
I kind
That's your action, now you
like,
get a reaction.
almost like a charisma, like, hey,
Do you want to roll charisma bluffs?
like, hey, like, King Gark is up to some, like, bullish, like, you know what I'm saying, G?
And I say no, because your plan's gonna kill a lot more people than
What?
Garth ever did.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because I rolled that whatever thing and I know a lot.
How do you know he's gonna, like, kill so much more? Like, how do you know he is going to kill more people than King Gark?
Because he's everything.
Look at her.
Everything that's dark and evil and twisted. It's what it all
What?
is.
How? How
Because
do you
he
know?
said he wants to kill the Earth. He said it.
When?
He said it like,
I did.
yeah.
When?
That is what his main goal is.
No, he wants to. Okay, he wants to get back at King Gark. Like that's his
He wants
thing.
to like.
But he's
swallow
going
the
to
Earth.
release this thing
Bad.
that is
stuff
the
that would
pet
probably
of
kill you.
the Mistress Vecna.
Okay, but you guys are forgetting one simple fact. I'm Drathnor, and
I'm Drathnor.
I've seen worse shit. Like,
Okay. What are you going to do on your turn? Because I'm going to take a quick break when we get to the top of the round because I really have to go to the bathroom.
give me that goddamn hourglass.
Go fuck yourself.
Yes!
What do you do? What do you do?
Don't make me get my thunder whip out and rip your head off.
Cut his arms off.
Are you serious?
I'm so sorry to do this, Claire, but he's going to roll with advantage on his next turn.
Hey, right there, lawful evil. I take what I want up to maximum, allowed by law or loyalty, promoting order and control over others.
You're gonna get killed by your partner or whatever. Like, he's not
Okay,
gonna care.
Maybe, but I have to play my character.
It's Edda's turn. Edda sees all of this, and he's so weak. He's still only got 5 hit points, but he's so, like, distraught and ready for this. He's gonna make, like, he's gonna leap for the Sunblade.
Edda?
Yeah, he wants it back.
Can I do a reaction?
You're not in there. You're not in there. You're not in there anymore. He doesn't have you in the middle of him. It's only Helia, Edda,
And me.
and Nevaeh in that
Nevaeh.
room again.
Okay, I'm just throwing this out there. If they kill Edda, I'm gonna probably be on your guys' side.
No, you don't get to do that.
I don't know if I can trust you anymore.
Edda's gonna
Like
leap
in
for the
this game,
Sunblade.
or like when we go home.
No, in real life, you're done. In real life, too.
And he's gonna try to make a strength contest with Helia again to pull the Sunblade out of his tail. You will not believe the rolls, okay? Look, Edda got a 2, Helia got a 4. So I don't, like... Okay, So they're pulling at it, and it slips between them, and it falls to the ground. Is the best I can do for you there.
Well, that's it for the part 1 of the last session we recorded, and it is a thriller when the YouTube music is just on point. I did clip them in there. Good luck trying to figure them all out. The last episode of this campaign will be next week, and we will have a special guest, Zach. He is a good friend of mine and Jaylyn's, and he's probably going to be in our next campaign that I'm also working on behind the scenes. So there's a lot of things, a lot of moving parts going on behind everything. We may end up missing a week at the end of the month, but we'll see about that. Until then, thank you everyone that listens. If you want to support the show more, if you're getting good lulls, whatever you get out of this, and you want to give back and you want to get more back, because that's how I am. I cannot take. I have to give more back. I give more content back to you. You can go to the team's Patreon, patreon.com/metamikey, and there's different tiers there, that kind of thing. You can just, if you want to just hit the like button, subscribe, whatever, it helps so much. I don't have a place to necessarily get reviews, but hopefully working on that in the near future as well. And next time, guys,